everybody. I'm Ashley Daly, Editor-in-Chief of the VidyoEnterprise.com. Now, we've seen a lot of cool new products here at InfoComm, but right now, I am going to introduce you to the very first 4K video conferencing endpoint, and he may look familiar. Marty is going to be here to tell us a little bit about what the board is and what your partnership is with Barco.
Sure. So the video wall that you see here is a way to be able to display multiple HD participants as well as screen share, all on a screen that is equivalent to 4 1080p screens. And the interesting thing is that this is in the same video conference that we were seeing at the booth. So it shows that the flexibility from anything from mobile devices up through room systems and now to a new form factor that allows you to do 9 HD participants simultaneously, or some combination of up to a 3 megapixel data share. The interesting thing is that you're able to share data that cuts across more than one screen, and to do it in a form factor such as this vertical one, which is truly how pages are seen. So I think we're going to change the way in which people think about how does a video endpoint truly give you an immersive experience.
All right, so you did kind of touch upon the 4K, but for someone who's never heard of this term, is it a new term? What does it mean? Like if you were being very specific here.
Right. So I think we've heard 720p, 1080p. In a way, think of 1080p as 1K. Okay. And what's happening is, how do we go to the next level? And once you get to be fairly large, I think they're dropping the little digits at the end. And so 1K, which is a 1080p screen, 4 of them together, and this is as one, acting as one screen, is now a 4K screen.
All right, great. And what type of use cases do you see a board like this being most applicable for?
Well, as with a lot of things, use cases develop once people get a chance to use it. But clearly, education, control rooms, you can imagine the kinds of scenarios where you want to see what's going on, be able to look at it up close, have many participants. So I think we're going to see a change in the way room systems are used to be one in which maybe room systems are much larger scale and used with people being active, being able to walk around, not just sitting down. So I think those kinds of applications will be enabled by this new form factor.
And so this is just a prototype now. It's not technically on the market as of yet. Do you guys know when you'll expect to have it?
So this was developed relatively quickly in conjunction with Barco. They did really all of the work using the APIs that we have. I think in terms of when it comes to the market, it has to do with how we decide to go to market, and I think Barco will also need to decide what makes sense for them. It's really their device and their integration. It just is proving that you can have a much richer experience with a Barco system than anything else we've had before.